Oh, shit! This is an AP Racing high performance big brake kit that I just bought for $4,700.
And this is a Dick Ace big brake kit that I bought for $850.
But just because these are 6 times more expensive, does it mean they're 6 times more better?
Today we're gonna install these big brake kits on our WRXs, then test them head to head out on the track.
Does more expensive mean more better?
Let's find out.
You also might be wondering why our cars are all under wraps. Stay tuned to find out. Welcome to Donut. Upgrading your brakes is important to anyone who wants to spend time at the track. The intense and constant braking can lead to brake fade when your brakes get so hot that they become less effective or stop working entirely. A big brake kit offers a longer window of performance before you experience fade. Less fade means longer and harder racing, which in theory means faster lap times.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So I bought this AP Racing big brake kit for $4,700. Didn't come with pads, so I bought this Ferodo set of pads for 280 bones. With these Ferodos, I certainly will be the Lord of the Ring.
I bought what? I bought this Dick Ace big brake kit for $850. So yeah, James, first impression, my Dick Aces.
Sponsored by Wiener Butthole Racing.
I'm astounded that we got this for $850. I'm a little skeptical, but who knows?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's get them on our cars and go to the track. But before we do, I've got a little surprise for everybody. These aren't just any WRXs, all right? This is high car, and this is low car. And we don't want them to look like any other WRX on the planet. So, we got them wrapped.
Yeah, they just got back from the wrap shop this morning. We haven't seen it. I don't know what James's look like.
I don't know what yours looks like. So I got high car wrapped in this.
Oh boy! Yeah, high car is pretty.
Jade green, baby. Color of money. Green and gold, that means me and Zach are rich AF.
Dude, it's nice.
It's classy.
It's nice.
Fun fact, this is the color that we originally wanted to make the High Z.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Now I have no idea what color your car is.
Okay.
The anticipation is killing me. I hope you win Hot Boy.
Well, let's see what low car looks like. I said.
Oh, wow! Classic low car color. Dude, this hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
It's so bright. Dude, this is awesome. I'm so glad you did this.
Dude, gotta be loud. I love it. No, we've got like 2 styles emerging. We've got kind of clean, classy JDM-ish and like loud high school kid.
Now, obviously, one of these looks way better, and I can't wait to find out which one's faster. Now, let's get those brakes on and get to the track.
All right, Eddie, you're with me today. Just like old times. You're gonna do some brakes today. You remember how to do that? First things first, we're gonna pop off all the wheels.
The braking power of these tires was actually really impressive, really livened the car up. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what those Dick Ace brakes can do out on the track. Let's get these stock guys off.
Brake installs are pretty easy and they're pretty rewarding, especially if you have terrible brakes like we do currently. First thing you gotta do is just take off all the old stuff that you're gonna be replacing. For us and our kit, that means we're gonna be replacing our rotors, our calipers, the pads, and these soft rubber lines. So the first thing I'm gonna do is crack this line, let the fluid drain, then I'll pull the caliper off, then I'll pull the rotor, and then it's time to put on some new sweet AP Racing parts. Usually some fluid comes out. Maybe that's partially why our pedal was so soft. But we're not gonna fix stock brakes. We're gonna replace them with some real expensive brakes.
Let's compare these big brake kits, starting with our calipers. Both have 6 pistons. Well, yours are aluminum, mine are stainless steel. Stainless steel apparently handles heat a lot better.
AP has scientific reasoning for everything they do, whereas Dick Ace, maybe like 1 or 2 sentences, sounds very marketing.
On to pads. The AP Racing big brake kit doesn't come with pads, and on their website they say it's because they only sell to serious race teams, okay? Serious race teams like me and Zach.
These are the pads that came in the Dick Ace. The only only visual differences really is like very large chunks of media compared to a very smooth composition here. I'll be honest, I have no idea what that really means between these two.
And finally, our rotors. Both are 14-inch, both are multi-piece, both have the same amount of slots. On the back of our brakes, every other bolt has these little retainers on it. That allows it to expand when they heat up and brakes do get hot, and that reduces stress from the component.
There's a possibility that these get super hot. The expansion puts a lot of stress on this guy right here, maybe warps to a degree that just inhibits performance. So that's a very cool feature right there. Not something that I would have thought of, but pretty rad. You have like these little J's.
They're called J swooshes, and according to AP's website, they are very cool, and this is the best way to do it, and they make a whoosh sound when I apply the brakes.
We just have kind of like a standard kind of vane there. Overall, I'm just so impressed that these are only $850. That also is kind of worrying. Since your brakes are mounted at the wheel end of your suspension, they contribute a lot to what's called unsprung weight.
Your unsprung weight greatly affects your ride quality and handling. Generally speaking, the less weight, the better, so let's weigh these boys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. First up, stock brake assembly.
25.4 pounds.
All right, let's see how much the is weigh.
33.4 pounds.
It's way bigger.
33.6 pounds.
That's
And it's
33.6.
gaining weight.
It's gaining weight.
Obviously, we knew that they were gonna weigh more. I mean, they're way bigger, both the caliper and the rotor, but that's just, I hate this thing. Let's see what my eight.
Hello.
It's
ready.
There we go.
It's ready. I hate this thing. It's gotta hurt.
28.6.
Wow, 5 pounds lighter than the Dick Aces. Now, enough science shit. Let's go wrench like a bunch of dummies.
Low car's chugging along. We got a guy at each corner. Where's Zach Jobo there? Has to do it all by himself. He's in good spirits though. Apparently James had to take a business call to do business. Where you at, James? Come on.
All right, with the caliper off, the rotor can come off. The last thing that needs to come off is this heat shield. The instructions that came with our nice parts tell me to do so. Am I close? Oh, I was. Now, one of the nice things about nice parts is that they often come with nice instructions. And I see Nolan dealing with the lack of instructions.
It's all in Chinese. You might want to read this.
Hey Adam, did you run any of these washers?
No, I didn't run any of them. All right.
Big brake kit feels pretty cool to put on. I mean, I really love the color. I know that's not really a performance consideration, but it really just pops with this blue and like, just feel like high and low car, you know?
The big old boys mess. Oh, shit. Got too confident. You know, the first time that we drove this car, the engine blew up. So you could say that we didn't really start off the relationship under the best circumstances. But got wheels, got big old brakes, got cool seats. It's starting to feel like ours. Starting to feel like a high car. Why are you in the enemy's pit?
I like the TNs on the, Tanes?
Tine?
The Tanes green with the new wrap is pretty sweet, man.
Oh, Whoo, doggy.
That's a nice caliper. God, is that light. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I like that. And now with that, the big stuff is done, and it looks like we got big brakes in this corner, which is pretty fun, pretty exciting, and gets me motivated. I sure hope these fit under our wheels.
What's going on, Adam?
We got multiple problems. Dicus asked us if we're running 18-inch wheels. This is an 18-inch wheel, but if you notice the lip is an 18, but the back barrel, they step it down to a 17. So, welcome to the world of building cars.
Your wheels don't fit, huh?
We didn't really account for the step up in diameter here, so now we gotta get a little creative.
Cut a hole in the wheel.
That's pretty good.
We have an idea.
We do.
What's your idea?
Follow me, James. These were from Low Car. The Low Car Drift Cars wheels right here.
Oh.
Hey.
So having cheap wheels with multiple holes saved you.
Wow. And I do say,
those look better, dude.
they look pretty good on there.
Sick. That's what you call a happy accident.
That is a solution.
Nice. But we're gonna put these tires on. Just so that when we go back to the track, it's the same.
Yes, perfect.
Done. Done. I wasn't even worried.
No.
I was terrified.
Anytime you expose your brakes to air, you're gonna wanna bleed your brakes. We have to do it because we replaced both our lines and our calipers. Air in your brake lines means squishy brakes, and we don't like squishy brakes.
All right, go ahead and pump it.
Pumping,
All right, now hold it.
holding. I got nothing.
All right, go ahead and pump it. Is it getting firm at all? No?
You want me to keep pumping?
Yes, just keep pumping.
This is dumb.
That's loose. Oops. Go ahead. All right, hold on, stop.
Stopping.
Okay, pump.
Pumphrey pumping.
All right, hold.
Hold. Bleeding these brakes is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Cars are pain.
All right, so we're going with the bleeder that's furthest away from the brake reservoir, and that is the outside. Then we'll go inside. Then we'll go to the driver's side, do the outside there, and the inside, and we'll be done. Okay, go ahead and pump.
Pumping, holding.
Opening. Oh, wow. Bunch of crap. First try. Okay, closed.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's getting nicer.
Oh, yeah, a lot of crap.
Brakes all blood?
Brakes all bled. Sick. Big old brakes under my Advan wheels. This bad boy is really starting to come together.
It looks so sick.
Are you jealous?
No, because I got a big brake kit too. I got dick ace, man. Okay, we're gonna put on these wheels. We might need spacers, we might not. I don't think we will. These are pretty good offset here. Cool. I am a little worried about the clearance, but hopefully our camber saves us when we put it down. We need to pull these a little bit, which we thought might happen. It's about 2 inches. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think the wheels, they look sick. Yeah, they look better than the ones we had on there before.
Yeah, dude, this thing's cool. I would do a double take. I would also do a double take with low Z, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. In our experience, this is the point where these cars are gonna be their best. Once we add aero and more power, baby, and like then that's when they start to break. So I'm really looking forward to going to the track
too,
and experiencing this car the best it's ever gonna get.
Yeah.
So this is the part of the video where we'd usually go test our new brakes. And well, we did go test them. It's kind of an interesting story. After we finished installing our big brake kits, the whole crew headed to Willow Springs to put our $4,700 big brakes head to head with $850 big brakes. We set up the rules, we did our stupid little intro. Okay, if you've been following along with these episodes, we had planned to do 2 tests, a brake fade test and a lap time test. Since we thought we might toast our brake pads doing the brake fade test, we decided to do our lap times first. Woo, and there goes Nolan on his flying lap.
130.57, hell yeah!
There goes Zach Job in high car.
I got a 130.25 there in the end.
That is the best time so far out of either of these cars.
I like fast too.
129.24.
Whoa, we're in the 20s.
Dude, that was sick.
Started as one of those track days that reminded us all why we love cars.
130.38.
128.9.
128.92, a new high-low record. This car's fast, man. Nolan's fast.
On average, everybody was lapping about 2 seconds faster in high car compared to low car.
You guys built an insane car, man.
Even with the 1 second handicap to account for our better tires and suspension, it seemed like high car was gonna take the cake when it came to brakes. Then Adam, our shop daddy, unsurprisingly put down a screamer of a lap in low car.
127.72.
Best lap time yet. That was a 3 second improvement of the last time we were at the track, a 9 second improvement over the cars when they were stock, and a full second faster than High Car's best lap time up to that point. So now, High Team's $4,700 brakes were losing to Low Team's $850 brakes, but I was not worried. Adam is our fastest driver, and I, and everyone was confident that as soon as he got in the driver's seat, he'd be able to put down an even faster lap in High Car. And then this happened. He went off.
James is off to the left over here. I'm gonna check on him.
We'll just pile in if that's okay.
We gotta get there quick. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You can check on the boys. Pull them out of the dirt, you know?
You alright?
Yeah. Yeah, car's
Oh, really? Oh,
You alright, bud?
Yeah. I'm beginning to think that I'm unqualified to do this. Broke the car. Real bad. Dude, wait till you see.
Did you see it?
oh yeah. No, that's an axle.
That's an axle.
Was an axle. Keep wrecking cars. Luckily, I went to donutmedia.com and picked myself up some Donut Media zip ties. We should have this thing back on track in no time.
So we went back to the shop to assess the damages, and it really sucks to say, but Highcar, that cursed WRX, is totally irreparable, at least in the amount of time that we have left to film this series. The body's bent and the engine is somehow kaput for the third time. Now, we know how much you guys have enjoyed this series in the past, and we've enjoyed making it. But as much as it kills me to say, this might be the end of the road for High-Low. So I guess I just won't say that, because we don't give up that easy. Here at Donut, we bought a third, almost identical Subaru WRX. And it might not be the cleanest one, but it's ours now. We got a new Highcar. We swapped all the parts over, Adam worked through the weekend, and we're back on schedule. So say hello to the new Highcar. It's got the same $3,000 coilover, $1,600 tires, $3,000 seats, and $4,700 brakes, and the same green bumper. Now, unfortunately, James, the guy who wrecked old Highcar, isn't here. Neither is Nolan. They're off shooting
A super secret video.
and Jeremiah is at Coda at F1. So today, it's me and Adam. We're gonna put down a brake fade test, and then we're gonna put Adam back in the cockpit of the new Highcar and see if he can smash that 127.65 that he ran in low car. What the heck is up, Adam?
So,
Never give up, never stop wrenching, never surrender, even if it means you gotta max out a couple credit cards and get your third Subaru, fifth engine, you know, normal car stuff. Traumatized by Subarus, dude.
the EJ20 life.
Hey, what the heck?
Hello.
What are you doing here? Cherie told me you were in Texas.
No, I don't leave till tonight.
Well, welcome, I guess.
I just wanted to show up, you know.
Dude, I love to see your shining face.
I love to see your face. How's it going?
It's great to see you, bud.
Yeah, have you guys started yet?
Kinda, getting there.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure. We can find something for you to do.
All right, let's go.
First up, brake fade test. We're gonna run both cars up and down this straightaway, braking from 60 to 0 to induce brake fade. We know that both cars with no brake fade going 60 miles an hour can start braking on this line and come to a complete stop 90 feet later at this cone. But as the heat starts creeping in and the brakes start fading, that distance is gonna get longer and longer. So we're gonna put Jimmy here, 30 feet past our current stopping point on this X made out of 2 high-vis Donut Media shirts, available at donutmedia.com. And whichever car's brakes fade first so badly that they run over poor Jimmy, well, that car loses. You ready? Just another day at the office, Jimmy. Well, if you're nervous, why don't you take a minute and remind our viewers about today's sponsor, eBay Motors.
I love that place. I get all my seals for my Miata there.
eBay Motors has been our go-to online marketplace for parts since we started High-Low. We trust them with the Zs, the Tacos, and now the WRXs. Their inventory is massive, with almost 122 million parts for every type of vehicle. And with eBay's My Garage feature, those millions of parts can get filtered down to only the exact ones you need for fixing, updating, or just maintaining your vehicle. What we love most about eBay is their money-back guarantee. Get the part you ordered or your money back. It's that simple. Whether your budget's high or low, get the right parts for the right price at ebaymotors.com or just click the link below.
No! Blow him right out of his old sneakies.
Looks like the Dick Aces can't keep up, huh?
Dick Aces faded out, my friend. And you know what's the weirdest part? It wasn't consistent. Like sometimes it would break really well, and then the next one would just almost kill Jimmy.
You pretty much hit the same spot. Once your brakes warmed up,
Yeah.
you're right in that sweet spot.
Couldn't be happier with those brakes. The car, on the other hand, we might need our 5th engine. It's got a problem.
There's something not okay with
You're not gonna be able to go faster, I think. All right, now it's time for the test that really matters, lap times. Now, Adam, last time we were here, already ran a 127.65 in low car. We're still gonna count that time, But today is a different day with different track conditions and a different car. So we're all gonna take a lap and make sure we're giving everything a good, fair chance. See what happens. All right, so Jerry's the first one up. He's in low car right now. Ooh, I got it at
129.17.
129.34.
Almost, dang it!
128.93.
127.65, still the time to beat. And Jerry's out in high car, so let's see what the boy can do. 132.87, which unfortunately makes sense. The car seems like it's a little bit hurt.
And a 132.44.
The car is definitely down on power. It's definitely slower than low car currently, which hurts my heart.
You did pretty good.
Yeah, I beat you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Not fun though.
No,
not
pretty
nearly
slow.
as fun.
But hey, we're sending Adam out in it anyway. He'll probably beat our bad times.
Maybe we're just driving it wrong. Yeah.
Maybe the thing's sorting itself out, straightening up. Oh, he's flying. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Comes around. There he is.
Oh, shit. Was that how it ended up?
It was.
Finish her, Adam.
Just finish her, Adam, please.
Put her out of her misery.
132.38. That thing stinks.
Yeah, she is definitely down on power.
All right, so Adam was not able to beat his best time of 127.65. I think we might have something going on.
Something in there is not having fun.
But when it comes to brakes, I think we've got a clear winner. High car wins. The brakes didn't kill Jimmy. They didn't fade as early as the Dick Aces, and they feel way better on track. Pedal feels much nicer. But in the overall, the grand scheme of high-low, high car is hurting. So I think we got to get back to the shop. Thank you guys for watching this episode. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment on it, and we'll see you guys for the next one.